I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We are going to talk about your floor graphics today and what's next. I'm sure everybody's seen floor graphics in box stores or retail spaces or even doctor's offices that probably could use a little bit updating. So we're going to walk you through kind of that, what can we do to kind of make those look good. My name's Amanda Smith. I am a product manager here at Mactac, and I will be talking to you today about floor graphics. And I also want to introduce you to Ross. Ross, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Hello, Amanda, and hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Ross Burnham. I'm the Senior Marketing Manager for the Distribution Products line here at Mactac. I've been here for almost 20 years now and have been fortunate enough to work across many of the different commercial teams within Mactac and very much enjoy helping our customers with their challenges in the print industry, pulling together a lot of our pressure sensitive solutions for your needs. So very happy to be here today. Thank you.
All right, let's get into the agenda. So what we're going to talk about today is, the opportunities that we see for floor graphics in your current environment, in the COVID current environment, maybe updating those tired ones that you see out there, maybe why you might be seeing a failure and things like that. And then what we want to look forward in the future, what we can do with those floor graphic applications that we've already kind of showed customers can be done, but now we can update them and make new practices. We're going to take a deeper look at each media we offer, the laminates and the best practices. We'll have a Q&A and then just a little contest for Mactac swag.
Very good. Thanks, Amanda. Let's start with looking at what is needed to select the right pressure sensitive adhesive for your project. These are some of the key questions that will help you with your next project, starting with what are you adhering to? There are many different types of floor surfaces, whether it be hard concrete, or carpet, or rough concrete, or hard tile. What wide format print assets are you wanting to use? Your solvent, eco-solvent, latex, UV gel. These different printers may require different materials, media, in order to work the best. How long does your image need to last, and in what environment? Manufacturers like Mactac can offer many different options in a good, better, or best environment. In the last 6 months, we have seen more and more use of floor graphics than ever before. It appears that this need is going to continue. In our next slide, we're going to start looking at diving a little bit deeper into understanding your surface, starting with surface type, the different textures, and then also the different type of media that Mactac would recommend for that application. Kind of a 3 buckets: smooth tile, finished concrete, hardwood plank. This is a high surface energy, smooth, easy to stick to surface, and we would recommend a removable adhesive. We also have opportunities working with low pile carpet that has a synthetic fibers that is, whether it's nylon or polyester, and for that you're going to need a high tack adhesive that's going to provide you with clean removability when the graphic gets pulled up. That's really important that you have a high cohesive strength adhesive, because any adhesive residue left behind is going to trap dust and dirt, and you're going to get ghosting from where the decal was. So products that you're looking for need to have that high cohesive strength adhesive. And then last, sidewalks and walkways. These are going to be rough concrete or asphalt and are going to be the most demanding applications for a floor graphic. Here you're going to need an aggressive and thick adhesive to flow into the rough surfaces. If you got real close to that surface, it would look pretty much like the surface of a sponge. A lot of open pores, maybe some high spots, so you're going to need a thick aggressive adhesive to get into the nooks and crannies and hang on tight. Note that either clear or opaque media is available for your projects. On our next slide, today's continued need for floor graphics include the areas of keeping people safe, keeping us moving and going, and providing updated information, whether it's new hours, pickup, or capacity limits. Floor graphics like this, we never saw this in stores 10 months ago, and now they're everywhere we go. And as Amanda said earlier, some are looking better than others. There's a lot of existing floor graphics, and I think we could all agree that some have held up better than others. The rough-looking ones may not have utilized the best media for the surfaces previously discussed. Amanda's going to start going into some of the different products that we'd recommend for these applications.
Thank you, Ross. All right, so there are some smooth and carpet floor media that I want to take you through. So we have two medias that will help you with these projects. We have our print vinyl gray. It's the PVG 800 series, and those are made for your smooth or tile floors, or even like a wood floor. Those would even work. And what that is that removable permanent media that will help you stick to that floor. It has a great adhesive, so you have a great opacity. And then it also has a great versatility where you can use this for decals and signage. So you have a product in your shop that you can use for multiple uses. For carpet, we like to suggest using our JT 5800 series. It's a high-tack adhesive, great cohesive strength. It's acrylic. It sticks to those fibers and low pile carpet, but once you remove it, it doesn't leave that adhesive residue behind, which some customers or end users might have concerns about. Those floor graphics or this media is great for schools, banks, stadiums, casinos, anywhere where you would have that low pile carpet. It is a part of a larger family of removable and permanent print media, and it's available in matte and gloss options. We also have options for concrete or asphalt. What we suggest for that concrete and asphalt is our street wrap. It is a 4mm matte white vinyl. It is coated with a high-tack permanent adhesive. So it's great for those hard to stick to surfaces. Something like an unsealed sidewalks or asphalt. Think of the applications today where customers need to know getting into the store if there's a limit on how many people can come into the store, or just a reminder for spacing. Great for sidewalks. It's also been used in parks where it's directional for one way. If you want to walk one way, keep everybody moving in one way. Post COVID-19, this is a application or product that can be used in concerts, marathons, shopping centers today and post-COVID. It's got a great 3-month outdoor durability, and the laminate that we would suggest with that is our Permacolor PF 6600 series. If you want to see that bold line, almost second to the bottom, it's got a lot of, exceeds a lot of those safety standards for slips, especially the NFSI high traction safe standards. So your customer will feel safe, you'll feel safe putting this on the floor, and you should not have any issues. You always want to protect your laminate, you always want to use a laminate and protect your customers, your image, and their business, so there's no issues. So we have a wide range of laminates to be used, from your good to your best from wet. And it really depends on what that customer is seeking, how long it's going to be up, in what area it's going to be placed, so that you know that that customer and that customer's customers will be safe putting that floor graphic down. So we have 4 here, and we are here to help you fit that perfect overlaminate to your project. Ross, you want to take it from here?
Very good. Amanda did a great job going through some of the media available for different floor surface types, including smooth and rough concrete and carpet, requiring a textured laminate for slip resistance. Now I get to share some of our unique print and stick options for indoor and outdoor applications, starting with our new M.Dot Floor multi-print media. This product is a matte white, almost 8 mil thick PVC film that can be latex, UV, solvent, eco-solvent printed. The unique feature with the M.Dot Floor is that it's textured on the top, so it does not need a slip-resistant laminate put onto it, And it also has a clear dot pattern adhesive that provides a natural air egress pattern for easy application. So instead of having a blister on a tile floor, using your hand, you basically can wipe it right out. So it's become a very popular product for short-term indoor advertising on smooth surfaces up to 6 months. Anybody can install M.Dot Floor, from the shop owner to the school teacher, just print and stick. Also, easy to peel up when it's time to remove that floor graphic. The next product we're going to talk about is on the other end of the spectrum, which is our Street Tracks multi-print media, perfect for print and apply applications on rough concrete and asphalt surfaces. Street Tracks is a thick 13.5 mil print media that includes a clear safety grit coated white opaque vinyl. That safety grit is going to be very similar to what you would find on a skateboard deck. Great for schools, clinics, home centers, etc. We have a 3-month to a 1-year outdoor durability. It may seem like a long range, but it's really a function of the location of where it's going to go. If you have a mild versus an extreme climate. Southern California, Florida, you're going to have a lot longer life with this as opposed to if you're in Minneapolis in the winter, where you're going from fall to winter or perhaps spring to summer. No laminate is needed, just print, cut, and apply. And again, the Street Tracks product meets that National Floor Safety Institute for slip resistance. So you and your customers can feel protected that you're utilizing the right product for your application. Now, on the next slide, let's discuss some of the best practices to keep your customers' floor graphics looking and working great. In addition to choosing the correct material for the application, here are some of the other considerations to look at. Design your graphics with round corners. That's really key because when we've seen, especially with some of the failures in the field, is that square graphics can start to fail because they get kicked up and they start to dog ear. Once they get going, another kick and another kick, and you see what can happen. Consider using floor finish or wax to ramp and seal the edges. That's pretty important, especially if your customer has a automatic scrubber or floor machine that they use to clean their floors. This will help to ramp up the edge as opposed to having a step function that can catch and start a failure. Clean surfaces make for better adhesion. Good surface prep is key. Mactac has several technical advisory guides that help you with installing different floor graphics and different applications. We also have videos that Amanda will talk about here in a minute to help you with ideally prepping the surface before applying your graphic. Also, last, heat assist and hard pressure around the perimeter to get the max bond on rough outdoor floor graphics. So remember we were talking about the open porous surface of a unsealed concrete or asphalt. Really need to get some pressure and some heat to get that adhesive down in the nooks and crannies to grab on tight. Good preparation, good products equals great performance and happy customers.
So I'm sure you have a lot of questions throughout your day on installing films or even little tricks to help you print and get these materials on their surface. We have many different ways to help you with that. First of all, you can go to our YouTube site, Mactac_NA, and we have quite a few videos that take you through installing floor graphics and even windows, walls, and floors. We also have product performance guides, technical advisory sheets, and ICC profiles all on our website. So there's many different ways to find information. Plus, we're always here to help. We have a customer service and sales team that are very knowledgeable and can answer a lot of great questions.
Thanks, Amanda. And now just a reminder, there are many great uses for floor graphics besides stand here or go over there. Here are some examples of floor graphic projects shared by some of our best customers. Starting in the upper left-hand corner, here's the Indiana Pacers Sports Arena lobby. Down in the lower left, we have our Street Tracks product being used in Toronto to celebrate Pride Month. And then on the right, one of my favorites, a museum that tied an image of a Roman road into their artifact exhibit to bring their customer into the feeling of actually being there. Remember, there will be a time to reopen and reconnect, and floor graphics are going to lead the way. Our next slide, we're going to share with you our biggest resource to help you out, our experienced and dedicated sales team. We're ready to help with your floor and other wide format and sheet applications. All the products discussed today are available from your local favorite Mactac distributor. Let us know how we can help you on your next project. And with that, we're going to go into questions.
All right, here, give me a second to get us set up. All right, Ross, here's a good one. Are those products compatible with my OSE Colorado UV printer? Very good. Actually, quite a few of those products are. Mactac and Canon Solutions America have worked together extensively on print media as well as laminates. On Mactac's website, www.mactac.com/Canon, we have summarized all of the materials for both the Colorado 1640 and 1650 presses that we have certified in conjunction with the folks in Itasca, Illinois. So very happy to say we probably have over 25 different print medias and well over 15 different laminates that have been certified for the UV gel technology. So I think we're in great position for that. Right. Another question I can handle here. Will we be getting these slides after the webinar? Yes, we will be sending out an e-blast to the attendees so you can get these slides and reference everything that was that we've talked about in this webinar. So I will publish that one. And Amanda, we'd also encourage folks to reach out to their local Mactac sales team member to help you and start a dialogue to help you with different projects and possibly looking at that good, better, best solution for your application. That's great, Ross. And then that follows up with this question that came through. Where do I get pricing for these new products? And again, I would say working with your local Mactac rep can help you with suggesting different Mactac resellers in your trade area, and we look forward to talking to you about that. Yeah. And let's see here. All right, we got another one. Oh, so this one we might have to get back to. Did you make a list of products for the new Epson resin printer? Ross, are you familiar with that one? Just got that information not too long ago, and we're looking into that right now. So that is a great question, and with more and more of these new ink technologies coming out, Mactac is trying to stay on top of it the best that we can. So we have your contact information, and we'll be back to you. And if you have any specific interest in a specific product, perhaps that's something we could look at first in our lineup of testing. Yes, I'm asking for email right now from that customer. Oh, all right. And then we'll probably have time for taking just a couple more questions. What is your best recommendation for a directional floor signage at a food bank where they'll be exposed to skids, lift trucks, and liquids? Well, I would think that a warehouse is probably going to have a smooth finished concrete surface. And if you're looking for a short-term graphic versus a long-term graphic, and it sounds like a long-term graphic here, I would probably go with a permanent or high-tech because it is going to be a long-term. And I would probably look at a polycarbonate overlaminate. That's not one that we talked about today, but Mactac does offer a 5 mil textured polycarbonate that would work really, really well with getting beat up by tow motors and things like that. The different overlaminates that were discussed today are all pressure sensitive vinyl.
PVC, and for normal foot traffic and just rolling over, that's not an issue. But anything that's heavy and is going to have a wheel turning on it, it's not as durable in that type of application compared to polycarbonate. So we have a product that's IP6000, and again, please reach out to your Mactac salesperson for additional information, whether it's a technical assistance guide, a performance guide, a small sheet sample of that. We'd be more than happy to help you out. But again, we would be looking at the IP6200 Overlam with perhaps a Rebel 528H print media.
Perfect. And again, if you contact a local salesperson or our local sales reps, and we can give you samples to test those products to make sure that application works for that customer as well. Ross, I think we have time for one more question.
Sure.
All right. How is Mactac situated with inventory for the floor products discussed?
We are really, really good right now. I would say probably in July, August, we had a tremendous amount of demand, as you can imagine, for floor graphic materials, and we were a little bit stressed on inventory, but we have had the opportunity to gain back pretty much everything that we had sold previously. So we are in great stocking position to help you with your next project, as well as your local Mactac distributor that it's also stocked up on materials.
And with that being said, I think we are going to go ahead and talk. We are going to go for our pop quiz today. Who thought they were going to have a pop quiz, right? So, you know, we want to give you an opportunity to win some Mactac swag. I know that our felt squeegees are pretty loved in the installer community, so maybe we'll throw one of those in. But if you could just answer all of these 3 questions correctly and be the first 10 to answer, then we'll get you some swag. So first question. Provide a reason why floor graphics fail. Okay. What laminate is recommended for street wrap? What tools will you need for installing MDOT floors? All right, if you guys could email the answers to mactac.americas@mactac.com, and that email address is also available on our website. And again, 5 p.m. Eastern, so you got roughly about 2.5 hours before it closes. All right. I just want to thank everybody for joining us today and kind of exploring Mactac floor graphics and taking time out from your day. And Ross, thank you for the help.
You're very welcome. It's always fun to be part of this, and thank you again for joining us. We look forward to working with you on your next project.